equality. Calling someone a racist or right-wing is really easy. It costs the speaker absolutely nothing. But all it does is poison the well and distract attention away from the person's argument and towards the person's character, which is basically an ad hominem attack. It's a fallacy. And it's easy because if you can't really deal with the person's argument by, opposing it with a better one, then sure, just go for some sort of character assassination. It's cheap. But the principle of free expression is itself not right-wing, it's liberal. And the idea is that through structural equality, everyone is allowed into the marketplace of ideas on the same terms, irrespective of the content of their speech. The reason for that is that none of us are infallible. What would give some group the right to decide on behalf of everyone which ideas people ought to be allowed to listen to or read? It is true that certain ideas can be very dangerous, but only in circumstances where censorship or fear or repression of free expression doesn't allow those bad ideas to be countered or opposed by better ones. How could we ever appraise whether what someone is saying is right-wing or racist or Islamophobic if we haven't heard what they've said? The character of a person really has very little to do with the truth of what they say. If Adolf Hitler says 2 + 2 is 4, and Mahatma Gandhi says 2 + 2 is 7, Hitler's right, even if he's a repugnant individual. He's right about that fact. He's not right about everything. Hate is a notoriously vague concept, and what some sensitive souls might describe as hate speech, others would see as legitimate criticism or legitimate dissent. While hateful actions like assault or murder are rightly illegal, it seems bizarre that any liberal modern democracy would try to legislate against emotions. It would be as much a violation of an individual's civil rights to try and legislate against them hating something as it would be to try to compel their love for a policy or a politician. Religious moderates, by definition, can tolerate dissent from their faithful doctrines and beliefs. That's why they're called moderates. When you protect a religion from dissenting views or critical views or even satire, you're only protecting the extremists, the intolerant section of that religion. You're not protecting the people that see faith as something that involves conviction. Really, you're just protecting people who treat faith as a form of coercion. In the same way that taking vigorous exercise hurts when you're doing it, but benefits your long-term health, being subjected to ideas that you find uncomfortable also helps in the development of your critical faculties and your resilience and your argumentative skills. And this aids not just personal, but social progress. Of course, ideas and speech are influential, or else I wouldn't be here making a big effort to defend them. All of us are influenced by various people and various ideas, but that doesn't mean we can abdicate responsibility for our behavior. So when we do feel confident about our beliefs, it should be because we've allowed them to be challenged, to be debated, and to be tested against the merits of other viewpoints. That's a really good reason to feel confident that we're right. And it's a lot better reason to feel confident than because we've sort of bullied or intimidated or silenced opposing views. So that's me. Thanks for listening and happy holidays.